This is the moment where I officially got to the point where I felt confident that I could potentially make proper progression. That was at hour 62, and last time we left off was hour 59. So, we'll go over what we did. Last time, we were all healed. And then, we'll, go over some of the things I found. Because I was like, wow, I need to make sure I actually have an idea of what we should be doing. And then we'll get to the hint that I officially asked for at one point. So, last time we left off, we encountered the Dark Star Mausoleum, and we were doing the Dark Star Ward, Mausoleum Hull Puzzle. And pretty much I revealed, wow, look, you can do this thing right here and open up this. And then we fought a mini boss, and then we fought a regular big boss. And then he didn't give us anything useful in terms of progression. And then I was like, well, where the fuck am I supposed to go now? Well, anyways, and then we eventually got to the point where I got to the end and I just tried things. And I was like, hey, you know, this eyeball is still lit up, you know. And every single time I put in... I figured out the reverse footprints. The thing is, Mousy, I figured out the reverse footprint before I figured out the regular footprint. Because originally, that was one of the things I had issues with, was I saved my screenshot of Dark Star World Footprint 5 upside down. And I was like, well, what the fuck is going on? I'm trying heaven, sun, earth, heaven, fire over and over again, and it's not working. Like, the eyes are lighting up, but it seems like the last one is wrong. What happened? What's wrong? And then I finally realized, oh, the screenshot. Well, the area's upside down. I need to set the area to right side up and then try it. And then I did heaven, sun, earth, heaven, earth. And I was like, wow, it worked, hooray! Then that's how I met Sekhmet. And then the moment I saw the eyes still glowing, I was like, you know, I don't really know if this is really the answer, but, you know, let's try it anyways. So, I opened up this. And that was the thing I did right at the end. And then you step a little bit further, and then you immediately die. But also, if you, go far enough, fast enough, and then look at this, you can at least read this before it kills you. And then it says, judgment will be windowed before Matt. To be prepared for judgment is to have a wicked heart. An innocent heart knows no wickedness. An innocent heart can balance the scales. The undead Emmett will window the judgment. And you're like, oh boy, I learned this. And then you take a screenshot of it. And then you die. And that's pretty much where we left off. And then pretty much the thing that I got stuck on was pretty much like mentally I was like, okay, I know what I need to do. I need the cog. I need all these other things, and all these other things depend on me getting the vase. Well, I figured out how to get the vase, and I got it in a really sad way. Because I kind of brute forced it. Well, sorta kinda. Because pretty much I was actively sitting here, like, the red eyeball, it was actively zapping me every single time I tried to use, one of my mantras. So I was like, well, obviously if I'm getting punished for this, that means I must be on the right track. And pretty much I was. And then it just got to the point where I was just sitting here, like, actively just, like, being like, what would be, like, a combination that I should try? And then I was like, well, I could do, like, sun, moon, heaven. Because those are all, like, celestial things. Like, those are all in space. Those are in the sky. And I was like, Well, what about, like, the opposite of Sun, Moon, Heaven? Maybe I could just do, like, these. And these are, like, the 4 elements. Maybe that's something. And then I just put it in, and that was it. That was it. Also, the sound is a little off on this. I'll bring this up. There we go. So, you know, this is pretty much the equivalent of me brute forcing it. This is me just literally brute forcing the answer. Anyways, it lets me get in here. It lets me do this. Lets me push this button. Which gets me up there. Lets me do that. But I'll be honest, this didn't feel good. This didn't feel good because, pretty much as far as I can tell, there are 2 places you apply the vase. And both of them resulted in more confusion and more puzzles. Also, it's called an ancient battery. I was calling it a vase in my notes literally all the time because they always talked about a vase-like recess in every place that you use it. But yeah, so pretty much I found this and I was like, wow, finally! I can get the cog. I can get the cog, which lets me get the lamp of time, which lets me get all the things. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be so good. Oop, not this way. Well, there's a problem. There's 2 big problems. Like, the issue is that I did this, and then I ran into 2 big problems, and did not have any solutions. So, after just brute forcing the answer to the ancient battery, I was like, finally, I've got an answer to this. I can make things happen. I can just start doing things and just putting the puzzle pieces in the obvious holes that they should be going in. Like putting the vase in the vase-like hole and being like, wow, hooray, I did it! Yay! Yay, I got it! How do I get it? Yup. So, this is as far as I got on this, because I was like, well, okay, I can see there's a hole in the top. I can see there's a hole in the top. Obviously, there's only 4 possible ways to get in there. Left, right, top, bottom. That's the requirement of literally every place. So, I saw, hey, look, this place is one of the rotating things. Surely one of these, in some combination of positions, results in me having this open. And I'll just walk in there, and then I'll get it. Like, there's even a hint that's, like, about, like, seek the path where the backs are turned to it or something like that. And I was like, wow, look at this mural. See? Look, the back, it's turned. You can just... Surely one of these is going to be in that. No. None of them are that. I've tried all of them. I just eventually got to the point where I was brute forcing it. And I was just like, well, surely one of these just... has to be some fucking answer to something, somewhere. No. None of them are the answer. And then I got up here and I was like, maybe it's from the top. Maybe it's something in the floor. And there's this guy right here. I was like, well, Eros is right here, and this is the only thing he says. Surely, if I just put the position of the rooms in, like, a special way, or maybe I need to, like, do my thing where I, like, am a lady, but I take off all my equipable items, and then I talk to him? Like, surely he's really into the idea of, like, me not having items on or something like that, right? surely. No. There's no hole in the floor. Eros does not give a shit. He does not say anything beyond I feel that our surroundings are growing more boisterous. No one has anything to say about any of this. I've checked so many places. Every single tablet. I'm pretty sure I've checked every single fucking tablet in this entire goddamn area that I have access to. Did not find a hint involving the ancient battery or how to actually get into the cog. Beyond the fact that the twins protect the, the cog. And it's like, wow, fucking, I know. They're in the way. So, eventually, I just checked everything else. I checked all the other places. And I was just like, alright, well, maybe it's somewhere else. Maybe it's literally just somewhere else connects there in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. I have not found a connection. There's not been a case where I've been like, oh, here's the Heaven's Labyrinth connection that I just haven't tried. I checked all the doors. None of them work. I've checked. They all. I know where all of them go, except for Eternal Prison, because I still need to, like, literally just figure this shit out on that place. Because that place is built to just have problems with other entrances result in you having different solutions to that problem, because that's a problem of pathing. That's how Eternal Prison works. So yeah, I just looked through literally every place. I read every single tablet I could find. Hi Tenchio, welcome on in. Also, by the way, hi Nerdbird, hi Space Mousey. I hope everyone is excited to hear me explain how I eventually got to the point where I was just like, I finally just got to the point where I was just like, I am grasping at straws on like 3 different things. And then eventually asked for a hint. Because this is the other place. This is the other place that I know of where I was supposed to put the ancient battery. Where I was like, aha! Well, surely I've opened this up, and there's like 20 fucking tablets that talk about Brahma. Surely, if I just figure out something with this puzzle, or something or other, like I can just like get an answer, and then like I'll be back to understanding what the fuck is going on, and I'll open some door somewhere. And I'll be like, yes, yes, of course, that's exactly what it's supposed to be. And, I was, like, looking at the eyeballs, because, like, this is a whole thing. This is a whole thing that I ended up writing down, where I was like, well, Satya Yuga, Age of Blessing, which is also Golden Age. This is Treta Yuga, Age of Belief. This is Dvapara Yuga, Age of Tolerance. And I have another tablet thing that says the Kalamandu water pot is tolerance. So, assumedly, the Kalamandu water pot is actually the thing that is represented in that Yuga circle, in that Yuga ring in Eternal Prison. It is not the ancient battery. It's the Kalamandu water pot, which is completely different from the ancient battery electric pot. And then this is Kali Yuga, which is the Age of Steel or the Age of Worldly Desires. And then there's a thing that talks about how virtue is measured in like the legs of a hoof of an ox or something like that. And I can like put a little thing here, and this rotates the faces. See, that's obviously a gold face, and then this is a silver face, and then this is a copper face, and this is a steel face. Like, obviously, I then just put these on in the order where I have the gold face, and then put a weight here at Satya Yuga, and then go down the list, where the level of virtue represented by the legs is decreasing over time. So obviously it's gotta be Satya Yuga, and then the Treta Yuga, then the Vapara Yuga, then Kali Yuga, because the virtue goes down over that time. Because gold goes to silver, goes to copper, goes to steel. Because even in my notes, I've got things where it actively talks about, like, the amount of virtue. Let's see. Do I have the right? Yep, here it is. So here we go. Here are my notes. So I went through and I wrote down all the stuff where I was like, Satya Yuga, Age of Gold, when all virtue is overflowing. Overflowing with virtue, overflowing with legs. Obviously you need like 8 legs for all this virtue that's overflowing. But we'll accept 4. And then virtue declined and came to lean on ceremony. Wow, that sounds like less virtue than overflowing. And then when disaster was wrought from virtue and sin in balance. So virtue and sin are in balance. So maybe copper comes before silver, but really it just says decline. Like, does decline mean more than 50% or less than 50% virtue? Because virtue and sin in balance means the amount of virtue is 50%. And then Age of Steel, where virtue disappeared, replaced by conflict and despair. So obviously, that's the lowest amount of virtue. That's like 0 legs. You know. Anyways, that's all to say. I put a lot of weights on this thing, figuring out, surely I'm gonna figure something out. Oh, thank you, Space Mouse. Thank you for the Uwu voice. But the issue is all these things, they keep coming down. They keep looking like, skull heads, and these don't change at all. And no amount of combinations seem to be really working, so I just chose to accept that despite having like 20 tablets of information, I still don't understand what the fuck I'm supposed to do in the Brahma puzzle. Like, I know the Egg of Creation is supposed to be involved. I'm supposed to, like, actively shove the Egg of Creation into his eyeballs, and I've got, like, 5 different dialogues with various gods talking to Brahma. Like, we've got... Where are all my dialogues? Yeah, here we go. Where Brahma asked Odin, and he asked Chaos, and he asked Abzu, and Atum, and then Ameno Mikananushi. And I was like, surely, something with this will help me figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do. It did not. I did not. I did not figure anything out with the Brahma puzzle. At which point I have searched all of my physical space, tried to figure out how to get proof of judgment, tried to do all these things. I did not find a solution to it, and I was like, okay, I'm out of ideas. I am actively just scrubbing my face on 3 different puzzles because I haven't found the actual solutions to any of these, which means I'm just missing an area somewhere. Because there's a whack of information and a whack of area for me to, like, explore through. So, I asked Space Mousy, please give me a hint. Give me a crumb. Give me a crumb of a hint. For the one thing you'd think I am most blocked by. And that one cryptic hint was someone has told you what they want from you, and you're trying too much. Someone in Ancient Chaos will help you do what you need to do, but you won't like it. At which point, my immediate response is, ah, son of a bitch. So, there's someone in Ancient Chaos who can possibly help us. But you know what I'm gonna do first? You know what I'm gonna do first? It's time to go on a shopping spree. And make sure I buy as many things as I can. I think the one... Hold on. I don't remember if I bought that. Okay, I did buy that. Yeah, I already bought Rose of Camellia. I don't know if there's anything I really need to actively buy much of anymore, so... Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Oh wow, you asked for a hint? I did. I did ask for a hint, because I eventually got to the point where I was like, the only reason I have gotten progression is because I have brute forced it, which means I am in uncharted territory, except the uncharted territory is just getting bigger, and I'm not understanding why I'm in the uncharted territory, and that was very frustrating to me. Because I was like, this is... None of this feels satisfying. I am scraping my face on a wall until eventually I push a button with my nose and it says, "Wow, you did it, good job!" And I'm like, that didn't feel good. I really hope that wasn't supposed to be the solution. If that was the solution, that fucking sucks. And that is why I asked for him, because I was like, actively to the point where I was like, this is really unappealing to keep trying to run my face against it. Trying to figure it out. Okay. Looks like we can only get 12 chalk ones. Which means it's time to gain some weight. Excuse me, miss. I would like to buy all of your weights. Alright. So, I pretty much got the idea pretty much exactly. You did in the clay doll outfit. Just walks in, hands you 150 bucks, takes all your rocks, runs away. Yes. So, all right. Let me overwrite this so I don't even feel tempted to look at it. But I pretty much knew exactly the two people Mousy was talking about. And honestly, in hindsight, I feel kind of silly for not realizing it earlier. One, I probably wouldn't have used this guy, but, you know, until I realized exactly what was happening. Hydrate and stretch, you got it. And now I have no money. Did you look at how many coins I had? I did. It is okay. Because I had one coin. And you know what? The thing is... Okay, well... I feel like every single time I've tried that, that man has dropped a coin. He did not drop a coin this time. Too many. Am I about to regret what I did? Let's just do a thing. So I've got 1 coin. Exactly 1 coin. Because for whatever reason, I did not take what Karen had to say at face value. Because I got so many hints. So this is the thing that bothered me. This is the thing that got me really fucked up and confused about this. Is I got so many hints about Karen and a harp and the Song of Paradise and how Orpheus needed to sing Karen a Song of Paradise, and then he gave him a gold coin, and then after that, that was the thing that convinced Karen to send him over. Is this the right way? No. And I refuse, like, to the point that I was like, obviously he's calling me a rich asshole and that I should drown myself because he wants something else of value instead of money. He wants the love of the music, the amazing songs of paradise to twiddle in his ears. He wants me to twang upon the heartstrings of the harp strings to result in him going, of course you're allowed to come through. Obviously, he's not just saying, ew, gross, rich person, die. In a literal sense, obviously he's just looking for something else. I'm pretty sure I probably actually made a joke. I'm pretty sure I made a joke. The first time I saw him actively say, I don't associate with the wealthy, drown yourself, I was like, damn, that's so based. And then I was like, nope, that's it. That's the joke. Like, obviously, that's nothing else for me to think of beyond the fact I need the Song of Paradise and the harp, because obviously he cares about things of value that are not money. But, in fact, Karen was, in fact, more relatable than I knew. More relatable than I knew. Did I ever talk to him while I had no money? Yes. After I got that hint from Mousy, I was like, of course. I just need to talk to him with $0, and I should pick up 0 coins on the way up here. At which point, the thing that he tells you is, wow, you don't even have a single coin? Drown yourself. But if you walk up to him with a single coin in your pocket and be like, I would like 1 coin, and you say yes, he says, okay. And then he says, this is as far as 1 gold will get you. You are my final customer. So even at the end, he's like, damn, you're a deadbeat and you don't have any money left. Jump the rest of the way. But you know what? I appreciate it. Because at this point, I can go back if I need to. Oh, and there's a glossary thing. So, at this point, you have now caught up. This is exactly where I was the moment I was like, okay, I feel confident, I have a way forward. In a way that is reasonable and something I was supposed to just do. I was supposed to just take Karen at face value and have him, like, I should have just actively listened to him and say, I hate rich people, go die. And I was like, yes, I should just stop being rich. That was not a thought that ever occurred in my brain. Let's see what you got with the wiggle room Space Mouse gave you. Well, I've got this, which means I have a new entrance into hell. Which probably opens up quite a few paths, because the way for me to get here resulted in me losing. Damage. It resulted in me losing the claws, which I could have used to go further up. But since I walked through the Sigrun gate, the Sigrun gate removed the claws from me. But if I just teleport here, then I never walk through the Sigrun gate. Mott's Feather is proof of judgment. It lies beyond the Dark Star Lord's footprint, where the last step is inverted. Wow! It's the answer to the puzzle. I mean, okay. To be honest, that one felt like less brute forcing. Mostly because I literally ran into the trap of having it upside down to begin with. So I already had to combat the fact that I was like, well, something's wrong with the last one. What could it possibly be? Before realizing, oh right, Gate of the Dead, that's a place where you go upside down. So, hold on. Let me screenshot that, because that's going to be important. So, this is... Oh. Wait a sec. Is this actually the true unadorned gate? I assumed the empty ones were the unadorned gates. Oh wait, no. This one's adorned with something. This is adorned with something. It's got the little like it's got the little pear shape on the side. Which... I don't have the symbol for? I don't know what the symbol is. I don't know whose this gate is. Yeah, I got the Grail tablet. So this is a brand new gate. I have no idea. This is not Skogul. This is not Regan Life. This is not any of them. You helped Karen was courteous and gave boat snacks. He at least told me to not go die. And you know, I'll take it. Oh, hey! I guess those things about the Song of Paradise and the harp and all that kind of stuff for Karen? Yeah, it was for this lady. To show you how far I went. You saw how that just made a shortcut so I could get down there? If I'm just really careful. I got to the point where I was doing a double jump specifically to get right next to this pink swirling mist that instantly kills you. And then putting on the clay doll outfit. Just to check this gate and be like, oh wait, maybe this one. Maybe this gate is the one that I need to get through. and did that successfully. Only I believe this just teleports me out. It just teleports me to the Takamagahara shrine, I believe. Yeah, so I did this while that shortcut thing was still up there. And then I looked at this, and I was like, this is Skogul and Reagan Life. Oh, right, it pushed... Okay, it puts me there. So, this Skogul and Reagan Life gate. Let me just double check my notes real quick. Yeah. Okay, Skogul gate removes Gale. Yep, exactly. Alright, there we go. So, like, I don't know. This is the thing. This is the thing with, like, La Mulana 2 for a chunk of this. Is, like, you know... I think last time I showed off these notes, I was, like, somewhere around, like, 450 lines. I made another 100 or so. You know, Anu is dead, Chaos, Kotoa, Matsu are unbrainwashed. Atenra's dead, no one cares. 6 Guardians are dead, are there 6 Guardian doors? No. As far as I can find, no. 2 layers of Diznit's gone? Does that mean anything? I don't know. Also, I found 80 bucks in a wall. And the Fafnir class re-entry. So yeah. Oh, right. Can't use Grail. Right. Oh, also, I realized this guy right here is a statue of Vidofnir. So my assumption is, I kill Vidofnir, this statue goes away. Alright, but the thing I need to do is actually... Let me just check something. Let me just check something real quick. Just, you know, real quick. Oh, it's fine. Does this gate close? No. That door isn't closed. That's surprising. Oh, right, because I literally haven't gone through this door yet. I literally don't know where this door goes. Oh. Wait, did that also get rid of my Gale? Huh. So that sent me through that, but, like... So that door's closed now down there, too. Oh, and I can't Gale now. Well, I can still make it across, so that's good. And this gets me up here. This guy. So yeah, that thing right there, it's not a vase. It's the Kalamandu water pot, which is a completely different thing. Now, I would understand if you're foolish enough to think that that was possibly a vase. I mean, after all, it is rather vase-shaped, but, you know, obviously. Obviously. That's a Kalamandu water pot, you know. I mean, it even says it right there. It's a water pot drawn in the center of the ring. So, even with the battery, where I was like, wow, finally I've got the battery, I could possibly, you know, try one of these Yuga rings. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because it doesn't say battery on there. It says water pot. I might as well say try something else dipshit on there. So, okay. The unknown symbol gate. The unknown symbol gate. So let's throw that on there. Wherever we put claw. Yeah. So the unknown. I forgot how to spell unknown. There we go. The unknown gate also removes Gale. I'm gonna throw a question mark on there just in case, because it might just be a case where it removes nothing, but it just has an animation playing of the last thing that you got removed. I don't know. This is also Skogul and Regan Life, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is also Skogul. And then that removed the clay doll. So maybe it's a case where all the gates themselves don't necessarily remove something, but I always lose something as a result. Or there's a priority list, and it's a case where every single time I go through a Sigron gate, it removes Claw. But if I've already lost Claw for another reason, and then go through a Sigron gate, it then takes the next thing on the priority list. So, losing Clay Doll right now isn't that bad, because pretty much I, like, take damage from this. And that's about it. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure this is Sakit's grave. Text filling screen. God damn it, my bad. Hold on, let me just make sure I got that completely obscured. Thank you. So, I'm pretty sure this is Sakit's grave. Because I've got... I'm not sure if I have it here, but there's... Oh yeah, here. This is the virtue thing. Virtue is measured akin to a number of ox hooves. It might have been in one of my screenshots as opposed to anything I've got here, unfortunately. Anyways. Pretty much there was just a thing that said, I need to say the words of Sakit's previous association. So... that could be any number of things. I have attempted to say all the singular mantra words to Sakit's grave. None of them have currently resulted in anything, which means it's either one of the other mantra words that I have yet to encounter, The other mantra words probably being Mother, Eternity, and Wish. Or something that associates those with another term. I think death is another highlighted term and that kind of stuff. Let's see. Oh, I also figured out I can double jump over this and not die. Does this get me anything? No. Unfortunately, I just explode. I think I might also be to the point... No, I can walk through that gate. I can walk through that gate over here, which is an unadorned gate. There's nothing on this gate. I think this just kicks me out. Yeah, that's fine. Because I have a new starting point now, which means I can now do Eternal Prison from a different starting point, which means I can find new paths that I couldn't take before. Hey, happy 60 hour, everyone. So I'm pretty sure I don't even need to, like, walk through a gate to get over to the claw thing. And you know, that's probably a smart thing to do. Because... One, do I have Chalice? I do have Chalice right now. So if it's a... Pretty much... There's two assumed ways that the game removes items from me. One, they remove the items from me where every time I walk through a Sig Run gate, it removes the same item. Or two, anytime I walk through any gate, it removes the first item that hasn't been removed yet from a list. So I can do this, which means I get to be over here. Yeah, I'm over here now. And break this open. Oh my gosh. Oh, it feels so good to see progress. Like, this isn't even like... It's not even like horribly, frustratingly hard progress or anything either. It's just, oh, I'm just walking to new places. Oh, that's so nice. So, let's see. Which gate is this? This is Raugrior. So... I'm semi-tempted to now start saying... I'm tempted to start saying the things I need to get to a gate instead of the things that it removes. But I'll worry about that in a moment. Incant at the Colossal Dragon's Neck. Heaven and earth grind fire and wind, flow into the sea. Those words will lead you to the Infernal Fiend's jaw. So, I know they talked a lot about the Infernal Fiend in Heaven's Labyrinth. And there's some tablet somewhere that talks about the twins protecting, like, a beast's jaw? Is an infernal fiend a beast? Those are two different words. So maybe, but maybe not. Something to try when I'm desperate. Oh, that was bad. The last gate to hell, where the scythe-wielding death god waits. His scythe afflicts death upon those who retire along the path. What does that mean? Who retire along the path. So that might be just saying, like, anybody who gives up halfway through and hasn't completed the full process is punished. This is very possible. So, this is also, like, I'm seeing a lot of, like, double wing imagery on the walls. So, I'm pretty sure this... Does this break? I'm guessing this breaks. Yeah, this breaks. Good old scriptures. Oh. Am I just missing one? So all of these have... All of these have 2 dingleberries on the bottom. Yeah, they all have 2 dingleberries on the bottom. This one does not have 2 dingleberries on the bottom. This has 1 dingleberry on the bottom, and then 1 floating dingleberry on top. So... Let's see. Let's see. Where does... Okay. That didn't remove any of my items. Okay. So, I don't know what the other items they remove are from me. Because I think... Hold on. How many gates are there? How many... Question is, how many... Wait, did that just... Oh, it did. Interesting. Huh. Anyways. So we're looking through for order. Alright, so maybe this isn't the correct order. Well, it is the correct order. It's not like the order of like items that are removed or anything like that, which is fine. So, Brynhild? Have we even encountered Brynhild's Gate? Maybe. But Brynhild, Ralgrior. We have encountered the Ralgrior Gate. Ralgrior Gate is at the top. Past the shiny claws. So, all right, let's just start this over. Ow. Fine. I'll be down here. Wow. I didn't know he could come down here. Alright, fair enough. So we haven't encountered Brynhild's Gate yet, as far as I'm aware. Which is fine. Because we can check what's through Rao Grior's Gate. Because this is Rao Grior. Let me double check. Yeah, that's Rao Grior. And that removed Chalice. Okay. That's Rao Grior's Gate on that side too. That makes sense. This is Gondol? Should be Gondol, according to my notes. Yes, this is Gondol. So, and these eyes are glowing blue, which means if I were to ever actually... Oh. Wait a sec. Wow. Hi, Sacro. How are you doing? Are you surviving okay? You surviving okay at work? The bouncer. Because this just kills me. The bouncer. Oh no, Sacro Wash, why are you making me do your woo voice now? Oh jeez, oh no. Oh gosh. This really has been a bit of an woo happy evening, hasn't it? I hope you're having a good time. Well, not necessarily. Well, I shouldn't really expect it to be a case where it's a great time, but at least I'm hoping it is a time and you are surviving and nothing too bad is happening for you, Sacro. Stepping through a gate where what you hold is stolen will be counted, but step through a gate where it is not, and we shall not. Okay, so I think I understand. It's been a day, Wan. You'll tell me waiters? Okay. Alright, that's perfectly fine, Sacro. I hope you're having a... I hope you're able to rest at least. So what this is saying is, the only times me stepping through a gate matters is when an item is stolen. So, probably the order we know items are stolen in is Chalice, Claw, Gale, Quaidol, and then we don't know. We don't know. But there are 2 more items they probably steal from me. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 question mark. So there may be an extra 8th thing that they also steal from me. Because it's a case where I need to step through all the adorned gates first, and then the unadorned gates afterwards. But it's a good thing I found this little hole right here. Because this little hole right here lets me get through. Which means I am able to get through the Wild gate. To potentially get to the point where I hit the other gates as well. Because at the end of the day, what we're going to be ending up looking for is we're looking for a path through the Eternal Prison where I lose these things in order. So I should lose the Claw after Wild Griot. I should lose the Gale after Sig 1. So the Sig 1 gate is this one, which would make sense. Because let me double check that this is the Sig 1 gate. Alright, so it's that symbol right there. Yeah, this is Sig 1. So this is the Sig 1 gate. So that makes sense so far, because I need the Claw for Wild Griot, and I need the Gale for Sig 1. So then I would need the Quay Doll for some other gate so far. Have I encountered a gate that I would need Quay Doll for from this area? Uh-oh, that's really bad. There we go. Give me back my chalk one. So this still goes Tink right here. This is a Tink. I've gotten pretty good at dealing with the patterns of, oh no, did I do it again? I think I did it again. God damn it. Oh wait, no I didn't. I did. Okay, that's fine. Good. Oh! This must be... Even... No, wait. Hold on. This is Skogul Wagon Wife? Yeah. That makes sense. Of course. This is the reason I would have to walk through this door first. At this point, I would have lost access to the Quay doll. So now the twig is what am I looking for now? I am looking for the Gondol Gate. The only Gondol Gate I'm aware of is the one on the other side. Because that one's blocked off. Can't go up the way. So... that has blue eyes on it, so... It wouldn't be that one. I can't go through that gate because the eyes are blue, and blue eyes means it takes me out of... Oh, jeez. So maybe that... Maybe that was the thing right there. Hold on. Did I go too far? No. Right. I'm like, oh, weird. How do I get up there? Wow, that's so weird. I feel like I've been to that gate without jumping up there. Surely it's a shortcut. No. No, it's not. Oh, those eyes are green. Those are green eyes right there. Well, I'm probably gonna die here, unfortunately. But this is... good for figuring stuff out. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm fine. Wait, was it their eyes that were shining green? Yeah, it was. Okay. So... Okay, quick question. Time to find out. Time to find out. I just saved there. And it does remember the things I've lost. So it must be this one. This is the one that had the green eyes. Uh-oh. And I die. Well, that's a gale again. Which means... that makes sense, I think. I think I made a slight boo-boo. Yeah, the eyes are green and shiny now. So, I wouldn't normally have Clay Doll, but... at this point, I'm looking for the... Gondole. So there's a gondole down here. But I think that's the way out gondole? Because the eyes are blue. But also I'm about to die anyway, so I'm okay with it ticking me out. Yeah, it does. Okay. Things are making sense. Paths are coming together. So, I'm still not sure where the Brynhild Gate is. Which is a problem, for sure. And I need to find the entrance to the Gondol Gate. I know where the exit is. And then I need to go through another Skogul or Regan Life door, and then Savafa, and then an Unadorned Gate? But I have the Raugrior, Sigrun, Skogul part figured out. I mean, there's pretty much like a whole other chunk that I still haven't really interacted with. Okay, so what's the Brynhild symbols look like? That? Have I seen that? I mean, it could be behind Eurydice. In which case, let's go talk to Orpheus Morpheus. Surely he's like, oh my god, you found my girlfriend. She's a rock? That's whack. Here's a harp for free. No. Even those of the underworld to tears. I once visited the underworld to see my dead wife. I played her a song of paradise. Well, you know, this is the part where I have Lumisa say, "Yo, bud, I found your dead wife." I'd really like to sing her a song of paradise. Could you just, like, make a YouTube video or something that I can play back to her? I can just save it like an MP4 on my phone or something. Do you have new things to say now? Sounds rough. Go through a gate and your stuff gets taken away, so that means the gates that you don't take your things are fake? We don't know where the fake gate leads to. Eternal Prison has several entrances, so starting point is important. We need to investigate that gate. Hydrate and stretch? But I just hydrated! Okay, fine. Wow, that's still $1,000. Maybe I just have to, like, continuously put him down, so he's like, oh my gosh, this guy so doesn't want my harp. It must be trash. It must be so garbage. I'll sell it for $1 instead. Okay. So, okay. What are the new pieces of information we've gotten so far? Encant at the colossal dragon's neck. Heaven and earth, and grind fire and wind. Flow into the sea. Those words will lead you to the infernal fiend's jaw. Colossal dragon. Colossal dragon? No. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Colossal dragon. I think Fenrir is technically a dog, but, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's like a weird translation thing. Maybe they just added, like, some extra letters to dog. And they're like, oops, whatever, man. Fenrir. Because this sure looks like a colossal dragon. At the colossal dragon's neck, I can be at the neck. Heaven, earth, fire, wind, sea. Okay, so start with the first one. Heaven, earth, fire, wind, sea. Let's just say them all at the same time. Well, that didn't work. But that's okay, because we have other ways of applying the same thing. Heaven, earth, fire, wind, sea. Heaven, earth, fire, wind, sea. Heaven, earth, fire, wind, sea. Heaven. Earth. Fire. Wind. Sea. That didn't make him mortal. Which is a bit of a problem. Yep. Still pretty immortal. Okay. Ugh, bug. One sec. Ugh. Alright, where'd the bug go? Come here. Come here, I'm gonna get you. Rush. Kill. Destroy. Mush. Ugh. Okay, bug's dead. So this isn't the dragon. Colossal dragon. Colossal dragon. Colossal dragon. Colossal dragon. Infernal Fiend's Jaw. Infernal Fiend's Jaw. Within the belly of the crawling infernal fiend. And that meant to go here. Is this the symbol of a fiend? Shit. This is a bunch of fancy symbols. I'm wondering if, like, the emblem of an area maybe means something for this. So this is... okay. Like, this is the emblem for this, pretty much. I don't think it's roots. Like... Eternal Prison is dual wings. Wait, do these just say it right on them? This is like a series of pillars? Bastion of resistance against those who seek to control Eglon. Maybe it just has the symbols right there on the... No. This is just roots. So this isn't really the symbols that aren't going to be on the wall. Does the symbol show up here? This is like skulls and shit. Is that the symbol of Onfin? I don't feel like it is. Thanks for stream. Gonna go lay down now? Okay, have a good lay down, Katakumo. Take care. Hope you had fun. Fairies? Fairies? Is that the symbol of Onfin? Fairies? There are quite a few fairies in Onfin. Ornamented masks. Fairies. Skulls. Okay, I'm gonna make the assumption that it's fairies. So... Colossal Dragon. Is this a dragon? No, this is kind of the circle of water. Hi, Afro. Welcome on in. How are you? How are you doing, Afro? You being cool over there? You're in bed? That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, so like the symbol down below kind of matches up with the thing on the thing here. No, it's like 83 outside. There is no cool here. Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay. This is me now actively looking at some of these wall things a little closer. Does this wall thing look like what I think it does? Because that sure looks like there's like a big thing that is coming out of their lower torso. Like they were giant. Okay. Oh, Space Mouse also gave me another hint. Because the game doesn't explain it very well, but I don't really get Miracle. But apparently there is a specific order to fairies. So if I just grab fairies in a specific order, I always get the same order. That's good to know. That was apparently done because speedrunners were really fucking sick of random chance on fairies. Which, understandable. Yeah. Nerdbird, the fairy generation pattern is not random. It is apparently in a very specific order. Hold on, let me... It's like the most convenient fairy. Is it the Immortal Battlefield fairy? It might be. So, let's see if I remember. Oops. So this is apparently like heal, heal, heal. So that's the heal animation. Heal. Oops. Well, fucked it up. I'm gonna take like a 3-minute break because honestly I could use some meat mech maintenance right now. So I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Hello, I return. I'm now back. I've grabbed cookie. So, okay. As I was, like, eating a cookie, I was trying to, like, summarize exactly what I've got so far in terms of new things I need to do. So, 1. Eternal Prison. Path. To Hell. Where it, subheader, where is Brynhild? Entrance. What are the other entrances we haven't found yet? We haven't found Savatha. We may have found both of the Skogels. Okay. 2. Colossal Dragon. What was it? Here we go. Colossal Dragon. At Colossal Dragon's neck. Heaven, earth, fire, wind, sea. Lead you to the infernal fiend's jaw. 3. Eurydice. Eurydice blocking door. Harp. So, I think there's 2 harps. I think there's 2 harps. So, okay, hold on. Before I get sidetracked, I'll write this down too. Fairy cycle. Deterministic. Okay. But I think there's 2 harps. So work with me here on this one. I think there's 2 harps because while I was doing charting all the rooms for their names, like this one's Muspelheim. There's a place in here that is called Harp Corridor. Yeah, so this place is called Harp Corridor. And this is the place that used to have a chat. Fuck, I did it again. God damn it. So this is the place that's called Harp Corridor. And this is the place that used to have a chest. There used to be a chest on one of these two things. I don't remember which one. And then Ratatoskr at some point just showed up and was like, "Rawr!" And then he just fucking ran away with the chest. So I think Ratatoskr has a harp. Ratatoskr has harp. And then there's the overpriced harp in shop. And then there's the other subheader of Song of Paradise. Orpheus? Maybe Orpheus just teaches us the Song of Paradise when we have a harp. Maybe. So. Okay. Oh, sorry, I just needed a moment to just describe things, write things down, get shit together, get an idea of what I should be doing with my brain. But. So, okay, circle. Circle. Oh, blue. That's blue. That's blue right there. I'm betting that's weapon. And then this is red again. Ah, damn it. Okay. So maybe it's just colors. Maybe it's literally just colors, and it's not like a case where I have to, like, watch the star patterns to figure out which berry it is. So next time I see a blue one, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it rip. So I just reloaded, so we're at the start of it again. So start is red. Red. Blue. Red. Green. Okay. Red, red, blue, red, green. Red. Purple. Oops. Well, I just lost that. Red. Red. Blue. Is this fire? Is this... Yeah. Okay. So, the fairies do remind me of something. Right, so that's blue. Red. Green, which I'm guessing is the item one. And then this is key. Are you key? Okay. So the order is red, red, blue, red, green, red, purple. Okay. And it's color coded, so I don't have to sit there and like wait to see like, oh my gosh, is this two little stars flowing in a circle, or is this like 5 stars like flying in a star pattern? Do you Hey, I know you wanted that song, but what about like what about a key fairy though? No. Gosh, you know what fairies love to do? Open doors. Next to creepy men. I'm really hoping this key fairy works like the key fairy in La Mulana 1. Where I just kind of have to, like, exist in the same room as a puzzle like a door they can unlock. And then they just fly over to the door and unlock it. Oh. That's a short amount of time. But okay. Okay. So. Alright. Tenshio, are you there? Tenshio's busy. Tenshio's sleeping. That's okay. Tenshio probably needs some sleep. People are tired, and that's okay. Well, now that I'm looking at that, like, symbol right there in the lower left, that thing sure looks like... You know, if someone were to describe that as an infernal fiend, I believe it. Well, that just looks like tree stuff, which makes sense because it's Icefire Treetop. This is 2 crows? 2 crows. Being crows. Oh. That's that one sub-boss that was pushing blocks at me. Is that a colossal dragon? It might be. Oh. Well, we've got like 3 snakes in a pattern. Okay, so. Alright, let me just write this down. Roots is roots. Onfin is... Feels like platforms? Immortal Bat is the water circle. Ice Fire, trees. Then the Div Fort is 2 crows. Oh my god, I'm sorry about that. Oops, that was the wrong button. Frostland was... I mean, this just looks like a chimera. Dragon, question mark? And then Gate of the Dead. Good old Dead Gate is 3 snakes. Yeah, no, 3 snakes. Oh. That's a big dragon. Taka dragon. Hevlab Fiend. Let's see. More Imbat, Valhalla. That's a dragon. Valhalla. Dragon? Alright. That's... What even is that? Hold on. Is this like... Okay, so that's like meant to be like a 10 with a bird or something? Nerdbird, what's your favorite piece of music I've heard so far? Is it DSLM? Is it Anu? Is it Anu's battle theme? Ancient Chaos, okay. Alright, so that just looks like a dude. And that looks like a dude? No. Yeah, Heaven's Lab is really good. I feel like I could listen to Heaven's Lab for a long time. So this is like a sphinx? I think this is a sphinx. With 6 wings. Well, that just looks like Tiamat. So... Snake Woman... Tiamat, question mark? And this should be double wings. Yeah, this is the double wings. Eternal Prison, double wings. Okay. So, okay. Alright, so of everything of this list so far, I've got Roots are roots, Unfin is platforms, Imbat is like water circles, Icefire Treetop is trees, Div Fort is 2 crows, Frost is like a chimera, might be dragon, maybe? Gate of the Dead is 3 snakes, could that also be dragon? Possibly. It's Takamagahara, which is yeah, that's very dragon. Have Lab, which is a fiend. Valhall, which is also a dragon. DSLM, which is like Aten with a bird. And there's Ancient Chaos, which is Sphinx with like 6 wings. Malice is like a snake woman, which might be Tiamat. And then Eternal Prison, which is the double wings. This is stretching. Crawling in the belly of the eternal. Immortal Battlefield's really good. Icefire Treetops music, I really enjoy, but it does kind of have like a guitar sound to it, which just sounds very it's like stereotypical rock to me, which is very much a hate it or enjoy it sort of thing for me. Divine Fortress. Divine Fortress has some pretty good music, honestly. This is like actually just like a song where it's just using like a bunch of like swings and ka-changs and slings. It's just like as like accompaniment for the music. It's pretty fun because it doesn't sound bad. Like you'd think like a whole bunch of like ka-ching noises would be like really bad or whatever, but like it works out. Shrine of the Frost Giants is good. I like Frost Giants. Yeah, the Dead is alright. It's a little bonkers. It's a little out there in terms of the music. But like, it's not bad. Would I listen to it for multiple hours? I can't confirm I would, because I literally already have. So I think I'm actually, like, pretty done with Gate of the Dead, honestly. I probably... Unless there's some new wacky shit, and I have to, like, revisit, like, something where it's like, oh my gosh, the heads of the Sphinx and the arms of hugging that are trying to hug you or something like that, and they just wish they could or something. I don't know. Really, until I see something like that, I'm probably done with Gate of the Dead. But I feel like that place is pretty cleared out. Pretty much, there's like 2 NPCs that are still alive. This place's music. It's alright. I feel like this place has music that sounds pretty solid. Some of the parts are just kind of like nothing. Like this part right here is kind of nothing. Like this is just a really long refrain. It kind of goes into another refrain. And then it gets back into like a main melody. And this part's pretty good. Yeah, it just keeps going with being good. Uh-oh. Oh, I might be dead. Yep, I'm dead. And then Heaven's Lab is very good. Immortal Battlefield, yeah. Valhalla? I feel like I'm forgetting what Valhalla sounds like. Oh. That's alright. This intro part is very meh, though. Which is a little bit awkward because I feel like I hear the intro part quite a lot because I use this place to get to Corridor of Blood. Hydrate stretch, you got it. Like, this part is pretty solid. And then DSLM is a banger. Ancient Chaos, I'm pretty sure is poo. Is it pre-poo? Yeah, this is some pre-poo music. It captures the energy of Ancient Chaos, but it's not exactly very fun to experience. Call of Malice is surprisingly subdued. But it's kind of nothing. The music is kind of strange when the context is solving the Brahma puzzle. It's just a weird backdrop by him up. Yeah. Because, like, the Ancient Chaos music works for, like, every part except for the part where you have to, like, sit in front of a puzzle and you're like, I have 20 different clues. And I'm probably still missing, like, another 20 or something. Well, let's see. How many of these tracks sound like they're Toho tracks? This one sounds like a Toho track. This one sounds like a Toho track. That one sounds like a Toho track. This one definitely sounds like a Toho track. I shouldn't be that reductive about it. I shouldn't be that reductive about it. So, okay. The problem I have right now is that, like, I think the next time I see Ratatoskr is gonna be on the bridge to the Lamp of Time. But if that's the case, that means I have to get Cog to see Ratatoskr. Which means I need to figure out how to get to the Cog, which is held by the twins. Which is a problem right now. Because I don't really have a solution for that. Because the only other thing I have to look at... Well, the other issue is that, like... I could literally just buy Harp. I could just buy Harp. I just need $1,000. And, you know, honestly... Gosh, do you know what would be the shittiest thing for La Mulana 2 to do? And I wouldn't be surprised if it did it. If the harp they sell in the shop is actually just fucking garbage. It's just the fake silver shield, but a harp. And they were just like, lol, Lamau, you spent $1,000 on dog shit. Alcidana, are you dead? Are you dead yet? Have you died? Are you gonna give me an item when you die? You don't think this body will hold up much longer? He's still holding on to me. Are you still just gonna say, I'm worried about Alcidana? Yeah, you are. Okay. So. What item would you drop if I died? I think this came up in a conversation at some point with other people. And I think the allotment that I decided would come out of me when I died was like a pocket knife, partially used fish oil pills, and $4 in quarters. I think that's what I'd drop if I died. Okay. You'd drop 350, a coconut pie, and a glizzy with ketchup? Would there be any bun on the glizzy? Would you hold the glizzy in a bun, or is it a bunless glizzy? Heaven, earth, fire, wind, sea. Heaven, earth, fire, wind, sea. Heaven, earth, fire, wind, sea. Bunless, it gets ketchup all over your hands. Oh. Gross. So... there is... gosh. I don't remember any, like, places with, like, a Mimir bust. This room has a bunch of dragons in it. Oh!
There's always time for fun.
Oh!
It's Friday night.
Let's dance. Hey, Sash. Welcome on in, Raiders. What are you up to? What were you doing? Were you playing some more Aneurysm 4? Let me find out. Tekken 8? Oh, you were TOing. I see. But hey, welcome on in, Raiders. I hope you're having a wonderful evening tonight. Hi, Mora. Hi, Corporal. Hi, Ericend. Hi, Sash. You did Warcraft 3 and then Tekken? Nice. What kind of Warcraft did you end up doing? Were you playing ranked in Warcraft and in Tekken simultaneously? Perceived! No! Stop! It was fun talking cars with you last Friday, Corporal. You did some free-for-all, then did some custom games, then you got your balls crushed in Tekken as you is wont to do. Fair, fair. What was it? What was it that Yoda said? Just, maximum power I need. Crush my balls, I must. I think that's what he said. Hold on. What you were feeling the Yoda. How are you feeling about the patch notes and how the patches are going so far in Tekken right now, Sash? I feel like they're all slow, but in the right direction. Yeah, you tend to do that a lot. Not really about cars. Just talk. You talk a lot, your mouth is large. Pause. I see. Fair enough, fair enough. Tried to link, but they lost into the queue. Well, welcome on in, Raiders. Hi. Well, one, to everyone currently here, if you're not aware of Sash, you should check them out. They play a lot of very fun games that sometimes are usually just metaphorically ball-crushing games, but sometimes they play Tekken too, which is sometimes a literal ball-crushing game. Sash is an excellent Chobin, yeah, for sure. And welcome on in, Raiders. Hi, I'm Lanran. You could say it's a variety streamer, but really I'm just a Mulana 2 streamer at this point. So, hey, welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. We're playing Mulana 2. I know, wild. I am firmly in the mid-game at this point for Mulana 2. So if anyone is afraid of Mulana 2 spoilers, this is your notification. Oh, Chivalrous Eric, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry, Mora. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed in the chaos that you redeemed Long Ran. How could I have missed that? Excuse me. It was a fun time playing with you, Mora and Sash, yesterday. It was a good time playing, Trials of Tav, Baldur's Gate 3, where we got to have the most fun parts of Baldur's Gate, which is murdering shit in random encounters and then leveling up and applying gear to ourselves, which is all great. Sash's favorite game is a ball-crushing game, Stalker Anomaly / Gamma. Yeah, fair. I mean, what is... Is there an official definition for a ball-crushing game? I mean, beyond, like, the literal crushing of balls. Like, I assume the literal crushing of balls would be included in a ball-crushing game. But I feel like there's a lot more, like, figurative ball crushing in the ball crushing game genre than literal ball crushing. Oh hey, our stuff sucks, but buy it anyway. Fair enough. What's going on in the background there? Is that a big dude? Okay, it's just a big dude with 2 dogs. Okay. Wow, this dragon is so colossal, I bet it's that. Oh, okay. While playing it, does the game have a high chance of making you feel like it's chewing you up and spitting you out like a used piece of gum that lost all its flavor? Then it's probably a ball-crushing game. Like, is ball crushing as a game separate from the genre that is a rage bait game? Like, is that Sisyphus game a rage bait game and a ball crushing game? Is every ball crushing game a rage bait game? Is every rage bait game a ball crushing game? And that is... And is that the average user experience, not a one-off? Yeah. Oh no, the game of Sisyphus. Have you played it, Tenshio? Numby's Number Factory as a ball-crushing game. Yes, you did. It was pain. Oh no. Well, did you complete Sisyphus though, Tenshio? You got fairly far, then lost all of your progress. Oh. Oh no. Okay. I've not heard of Numby's Number Factory, by the way, Nerdbird. What is the defining factor that defines Numby's Number Factory as a ball-crushing game for you? I think Rage Bait is not equal to Ball Crushing. See, Rage Bait is just made to be annoying. Ball Crushing is a game where you can succeed and have a very long play session of good experiences, but The ball crushing game tends to have a common set of points where your balls are crushed and you have to suffer for that success. I see. Oh, you crush balls. I see. Wait. Is there a place that's literally just called Dragon? Is there a place that's just called Dragon? Yes. Yes, there is. There is a place that is called Dragon Path. There's a place that's called Dragon Path. Okay. A rage-bait game typically doesn't have that specific suffer for success experience that's a secondary effect from the game's design. Its primary focus in those games tends to be shallow in features and a variety of user stories. You know. As in, like, I guess a ball-crushing game is a very complicated system. A ball-crushing game is like an engine, where there's a bunch of different parts, there's a variety of things going on, there's all sorts of things that need to happen to make the engine run, and for it to run effectively. However, one false move and you potentially put your balls in the engine, at which point they are crushed. Whereas a rage bait game is specifically a very specific focused task that is dedicated to pretty much playing the equivalent of that knife. I'm not sure if I really want to actively say that description, but pretty much it's a rage bait game is a game about actively, like, swishing your balls through a danger area over and over again, hoping they don't get crushed by a hammer. And then they inevitably get crushed by a hammer a whole lot over and over again, because it's a rage bait game. You press start, and the narrator says, "Squeeze this vice on your balls." Yeah. So this is Dragon Path. Is this part Dragon Path too? This part is also Dragon Path. How far does Dragon Path go? Is this still a Dragon Path? No, this is now Wall of Seals. Hydrating stretch? You got it, well. Is this Dragon Path? No, this is Spirit Path. This is still Spirit Palace, too. I feel like I'm happy with this definition of ball-crushing games. Compared to non-ball-crushing games. And rage bait games. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. So to get everyone up to date on what is currently happening in this, pretty much I have gotten to the point where I have been encountering a puzzle, which may be the solution to the thing I'm looking for, where I'm trying to incant magical words at the colossal dragon's neck, which will lead me into the infernal fiend's jaw, of course. With the 5 words being heaven, earth, fire, wind, sea. And obviously, you incant those words by announcing them while you hold up your magical mantra pillar as you announce your various power words as you do so. So, I am now taking leaps of logic to potentially make an assumption about what I should be doing. And I am trying to, via the little pictures on the lower left, as you can see, this one is a dragon with, like, he's pretty much got Trogdor arms. He's a dragon with, like, Trogdor arms. But pretty much, the place I actually need to go has had its, symbol that it's been plastering on every single wall in every single place, called an Infernal Fiend, which is a place I want to go, but I want to go there in a different way. And I'm really hoping this place has it, and if I just mash this mantra in enough places, it results in me finding it, because then it results in me finding the Cog of Time, which will get me the Lamp of Time, and will also get me the Harp, ideally, which will result in a lot of really cool things happening. Do you have anything to say about Colossal Dragons? I just feel like a Shenmue. I just feel like the Shenmue guy, where I'm just walking up to random people and being like, "Excuse me, do you know where I can find some sailors? Do you know any Colossal Dragons in this area?" I'm looking for a desperate single local colossal dragon. Do you perchance happen to have their phone number? Oh! Yeah, 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 yeah! Oh my gosh. Okay. It didn't even, like, do anything hard! It didn't even have a fucking boss attached to it or anything. Antiquity. I did it! I should have read the plaque there. Oh, wait, hold on. Then give me my reasoning? Okay. Do you need a love-ins attachment to play this game? A ball-crushing game? No, not necessarily. I feel like if you're specifically looking for some kind of love-ins thing for a ball-crushing game, where is this? It's a colossal dragon, obviously. Colossal dragon's neck. So, honestly, I was just kind of like mashing a mantra. So, okay. Pretty much, my reasoning is Heaven's Labyrinth had a tombstone or tablet. Had a tablet that pretty much said, like, in the Infernal Fiend's belly. This one. Within the belly of the crawling Infernal Fiend. At which point I was... Which eventually results in me just finding out, oh, I should be in here, or whatever. So... This is the Infernal Fiend. Like, I'll be honest, the first time I saw this thing, I was like, how's this an Infernal Fiend? It just kind of looks like a mound of mud with, like, a rock, like a tree branch sticking out of it. Doesn't really look like much of anything. But pretty much as a result of that, I was, like, looking at all the, like, the tablets and being like, how? Like, what are the primary symbols of a place? Because, like, you see this thing everywhere. Like, you see the symbol, what in the Mulana is happening? Well, I just solved a big puzzle, I think. Well, I'm very happy I got the cog. I'm very happy I got the cog. But yeah, see, like, it's here. It's here. And then pretty much I was, like, trying to, like, find, like, oh, is there just a place that just has, like, dragons fucking everywhere? And then I was looking at this in the lower left corner. There's like a picture, and that picture goes with every single tablet in that area. Like, every single tablet in this area has that picture down there in the corner. And at that point, I realized, oh shit, that does actually look like an Infernal Fiend. Like, it's got like 7 mouths and 12 eyes, and it's got like this big ass like antler thing that's coming out the side of its brain. And then there's a tablet that talks about well, pretty much there's this tablet, but there's like another one. What else looks like an infernal fiend? That's the only question you're gonna ask. I mean, infernal fiend is like a really generic term, but like infernal fiend as a thing, like maybe this. Does this look like an infernal fiend? I feel like this looks like an infernal fiend. Monster's Jaw. Like, was there something else in here that looked like an infernal fiend? Did I, like, fight something and forget about it? No. Those were the sub-bosses there. I get the feeling I'm missing something, but I don't know. I guess I will continue missing the thing. I at least identified the... Well, I guess so. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm to the point now where I'm a little unsure in every single thing I choose. Because, like, I'll be real, like, here, I'll look at my notes. Like, this was the first place that I felt confident in calling it a dragon, if I was looking at the areas. But, like... This place, I was like, it looks like a chimera. It's not really a dragon, but I was like, maybe it's a dragon. And I was like, maybe it's a dragon. But like, yeah, alright. It's... How is this? Where is this? Where is this? Where is this? The Colossal Dragon's Neck? Is this called the Awagi Gihara? Awagi Gihara. Let me just translate website. Awagi Gihara. Awagi Gahara. Gahara, excuse me. Awagi Gahara. Does that mean anything? No, no, it really doesn't. Is Awagi Gahara supposed to mean something in Japanese? Nothing is really coming through. Hold on. Awagi Awagahara. Meaning?
Damals. Volle Kanne auf des
No.
Monsters Rübe.
Damash. Alright, I have no idea what Awagigahara means. Huh. I don't know. That's a very strange... Alright. Oh, gosh. There's so many things to do now! Holy shit. Alright, hold on. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate it. We appreciate you, Ha. Got him. Damn it. I've been appreciated. Oh. How am I supposed to deal with this? Big. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I got it! The cog! Apparently it's the cog of antiquity instead of the cog of time, but, you know. I'll take what I can get. Give me the lamp. I want the lamp. Gimme. Gimme. Also give me the harp. Drop the harp when I kill you. Redatosker. Right, I can't do that. Why am I trying to do that? Is it here? It might be here. Yeah, it's here. Put it in! Put it in! Put it in! Oh. Oh. Alright, you! Where are you? Redatosker, come out. Lamp of time! Give me that staircase. Just make the stairs. Yeah. Oh. Redatosker. You're supposed to be here. Why are you not here? Maybe he's in the place where he used to be? No. Oh. Gimme. Gimme the flame. You know what I want to do immediately? Oh, gosh. There's so many places I should... Why am I looking for him? There's... Pretty much there's a tablet that, like, literally says, hey, by the way, if you want the Lamp of Time, you gotta go across this thing right here. And then shows a picture of Ratatoskr on it. I don't know where that would be. Let me check my notes. The super screenshots. Nope, that's Mimir as well. That's excessive power. That's the Keats tomb. That's Heimdall. That's 12 Thrones. Echidna. Krasvelgr. Shada. Yeah, here it is, how? Show on disc. Copy the clipboard. I called it Cog Pick because I'm funny, haha. This. Bear a cog at the pit of time. The flow of time will run, leading to the path of its stilling. And there he is. There he is. That's Ratatoskr. He's supposed to be there. So I can steal shit from him. Zow. Oh, you were tabbed for that one moment? For that one comment? Maybe you forgot, but you fought him early already. I mean, I know, but like... I don't know, it doesn't show him in, like, the above arena. It just shows him on the bridge. Because I did fight him in that room where I used the cog. But, I don't know. Just looks literal. Just looks literal. But oh well. You can hear Ratatoskr. No? Alright, fair enough. Gosh, you know what I want to do literally immediately? Because... Gosh. I don't want to look at this rock anymore. I know there's other places to put the cog hole in. I'll get to him in a moment. Maybe I need to do that before. What? 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 Oh, God. Okay. Why is the rock immune to time-stopping powers? Hi, Demi. Welcome on in. Alright, let me just do this again, just to make sure I'm not... Yeah, that's just... That rock is just immune to time-stopping powers. Alright. Sure. Do you want me to give you the reason why? It has nothing to do with anything in the temple. Or the game, for that matter. As in, like, there's... Pretty much there's an explanation for it, but, like... Just... Sure, go for it. Can't stop the rock. They patched it out. Wow! Wow! Are you kidding? What? Did they not... What? There's no way. Come on, like... Who's looking at this and going... Wow, there sure are a bunch of tablets actively talking about the Lamp of Time over here. Not this one. Not this one. Yeah, just literally right up here. There's just like... Hey, by the way, you who stopped time, light will be bestowed on you if you prove the power worthy of it. Wow. Where would I need to use this power that I am now worthy of? Somewhere. Wow, that's so weird. Like, did they not think this is what people would do? It was deemed not to be by the very gods themselves. Wow. Well, okay, I'm gonna have to reevaluate everything I know about the Golden Rock now. Huh. Okay. We're putting stuff in the other cog holes now. You actually used to be able to teleport out as well, patched. That was the first thing I tried! And then, like, I don't know, there were people in the comments being like, oh, make sure you don't save. You could have yourself in a non-unwinnable situation or something. I was like, well, shit, alright, okay, I guess I won't, like, save my game after I did that. That's so weird. Like, I'm not bonkers for thinking that, right? Like... Sorry, buddy. Yeah. This feels like absolute virtue. This feels like an absolute virtue moment in Final Fantasy 11, where it's just like, hey, we spent 3 days whittling away down at this horrible MMO boss, and we finally killed him. And the devs are like, oh, you weren't supposed to kill him that way. We patched it out, so you're not allowed to do that anymore. Like, what? So I guess I gotta find the developer-intended solution to the Golden Rock now. Whatever that is. Yeah, yeah! Place is full of combustible gas. Okay. Okay. How? Heat, water, polluted air. Wait, I found the entry on this person. Okay. When the Olympians stirred children who sold herself to the darkness of Mulana, she guards a hidden relic taken from the Kotoa Matsu. The chariot she drives rages alight, and she flings herself forth. She herself flings forth balls of fire. Is the clay doll outfit immune to fire? They really gotta kick you when you're down? Yeah. I don't remember any tablets about Belial. I've got the glossary entry, but that's about it. So I've never experienced combustible gas exploding while I have this suit on. Oh. You know what else I could do? You know what else I could do? Let's find out if this actually solves the problem first. No. No, it does not. It does not solve the problem at all. But you know what might... Yeah, fuck you. I need more damage. Okay. Alright, so... if I could do that... I mean, I'll give it one more try, but give it a try where I'm frozen... They're frozen where I can stand head height with them. And I can slap them in the face. And if that doesn't work... I need to find what whatever their intended solution is, actually. Excuse me. What? I'll be real. I'm just happy I'm not ending today's Mulana 2 session actively thinking, God, I'm gonna have to do more homework to actually figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do in this area. Okay. Go here. Oh, gosh. Alright, well, I just died very fast. Okay, so, you know what? We'll just come back to that later. We'll just come back to that later. Let me check all the cog holes, because I was gonna do the Malice cog hole last, because the Malice cog hole is probably gonna turn this whole place into a bunch of fights. Immortal Battlefield, Takamagahara, Hall of Malice. Okay. I only know about the 3 cog holes. And this is the third of the bunch. The 11 children await down 3 paths. Echidna will awaken when all 3 paths have been conquered. Sphinx. Oh, do I have to hit them specifically on the face? Ouch. Yep, this is a... Slap, slap, slap. Is there one in here? I don't think there's one in here. One here. Oh! Oh, oh no! He has no snakes. He's sad. He do nothing now. Oh. Ladon. Is that what your name was? Ladon? It is. Born to Orthus and Echidna of the Gigas. His human body no longer remains. He is now a colossal skull that is filled with snakes. He is considered a failed experiment, as once he runs out of snakes, he has no means to attack. It's true, it's sad. Where he's sad, he just sit there and go, oh. What do you have to say? We Gigas fought for the survival of our race. There is no reason for us to be shut away in this place. We have no desire to fight. We were simply seen as an inconvenience by the Olympians. Us bearing dissonance. Absurd. Hey, mister, do you know... Was this guy saying that dissonance is on the Olympian side, actually? Hydrate and stretch, you got it. Alright. What's this place called? Hold on, let me do proper due diligence. Ladon's room. So we've got Hall of Malice. This is Ladon's room. Chest here. Next to Alcyoneus. What do you have to say about yourself, my dude? Alcyoneus, the longest serving of the surviving Gigas warriors. He lost his wings in battle and no longer retains the ability to fight. He was leader of the Gigas, but governs no longer, with barely the strength to carry on. Damn. Rough. Oh, I guess there's this person. Big lady! What's it do? Oh, that's bad. Oh! They did the thing. They did the dimensional corridor thing. Whoop. Now, is it actually, like, true dimensional corridor? Like, if I leave... Can I leave? I can. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is... Hall of Malice is just... Well... I guess it is Dimensional Corridor, because Dimensional Corridor was pretty much just 12 bosses. And then you fought Tiamat. And this is... Fight 13 or 11 bosses, and then fight Echidna. Wait, excuse me? The tent is closed. Oh. This tent's closed too. Is this it? Is this when El Sedana dies? Just because I got the cog? Where's Zelpud? Where's anyone? Probably not gonna be down here, right? If you were the village of the Secret Seventh's children trying to actively manipulate the Eighth children into murdering the shit out of the mother, and then you went somewhere, where would you go? Definitely not the Inferno Cave. Wait, that's a Echidna's room? Echidna's chamber. Alright. That's good to remember. That's probably gonna be important later. But where are all the villagers? I mean, I guess I don't need them anymore, but they're kind of convenient. Oh, there they are. Is this dance going to be important? The bouncer. It's a shame about El Sedana, but at least he was able to see the ceiling of La Mulana through, and fulfill his dream of living here above ground. You haven't met with Glittorio yet, have you? Nope. Sure haven't. Or Giltorio, excuse me. I'm Giltorio, the Philosopher of Wisdom. Oh, he's got the ocarina on his necklace. Since your dad sealed off the La Mulana ruins, I've been searching the world for items and life forms that may have invaded the outside world. Some time after sealing off the ruins, we philosophers of the Seventh Children decided to live here above ground. Since then, the Lokapala and Eglana have stolen several relics. It seems they were specifically targeting one of the relics your dad found, the crystallization of the Mother's Power, the secret treasure of life. I'll give you this. It was used in a treasure seal known as the Mulana Jewel. After it was lost, we were somehow able to retrieve the jewel part alone. It should still retain its power. You can use it to break curses on important treasures. Take it with you. I'll stay at Al Sedana's home for the time being. I'll oversee the sealing of Eglana in his stead. We four philosophers will watch over your journey. Please accept our assistance. Dang. One of the immortal people is dead. Oh, Mulbrook. Can I give you a wait? What would cheer her up? Look, Mulbrook. A skull. Isn't it shiny? I'll do the Dance of Life. It's pretty cool, right? Alright, fair enough. I'll let you have a moment. You know who isn't here? Phobos. Wrong way. It's not up, it's down. Hey, Phobos. Oh, he's not here either. Is he there? I didn't see him there. Oh, everyone's cool now. damn shame about Elsadana. He was looking forward to living peacefully in the village once his work sealing off La Mulana was finished. Yeah, it was for the sake of the world, but the guy spent thousands of years inside those ruins. Although it was only for a short time, he was able to live his final days out above ground and be taken to heaven peacefully. So I guess that's a nice way to go when you think about it. This part always gets you. That's fair. I think the part that hit the hardest was actually just having Mulbrook just not say anything. Also, they definitely let me just stand on this while the ceremony was happening, and they did not give a shit. There was a reason I left the village to travel the world. The Lokapala, who are trying to take control of Eglana, have been attempting to interfere with the world outside of the ruins, that is to say, modern society as well. They've been taking relics out of La Mulana and breaking into museums to steal things. They've been after the secret treasure of life your father has, in particular. I've been following them around, trying to retrieve the items required for the sealing of Eglana. We four philosophers created the Mulana jewel as the tool for sealing the ruins. For generations, the village elders kept the jewel safe until the 8th children possessing the power to seal the mother off were able to take it. We had been waiting for the arrival of an 8th child who, free from attachment to the mother's memories, would be able to unlock the mysteries of the ruins. It certainly wasn't the most efficient way of doing things, but still, against the long history of the mother bringing destruction to the world over and over again, it was but a single moment in time. It was the mother's power, the mother's very life force, that kept the inside of the ruins brightly lit, and it provided the power necessary for the various traps and mechanisms to work. The mother's infinite life force was harnessed as a source of energy, so when the body died, La Mulana ruins lost even their light. The elder has been running electric lines through the ruins to give them light, mainly for the purpose of increasing tourism. Meanwhile, the Eglana ruins lived on right under our noses. Only we had noticed earlier. The mysterious powers possessed by the numerous hidden relics are also born from the mother's power. However, these powers only work in close proximity to the mother, that is to say, inside the ruins. Many of the Ooparts found in modern-day museums are either relics which have lost their powers outside the ruins, or items which outsiders simply created in the image of the originals. But if one of us 7th children, or a member of another surviving race, inside whom the mother's power lingers, were to obtain one of these relics, it's possible that the item's power could return. Ooparts? Object of power arts? Ooparts. Ooparts? Ooparts. Out of place artifact. I've heard that the 8th children have a field of study known as the occult. Without the mother's memory, I'm sure the various ancient myths and artifacts simply seem to be mysterious relics. Conversely, you could say these relics possess powers so terrifying and great that even without the mother's memories, the power emanating from them can be felt. Possessing these items without knowing how to properly use them is extremely dangerous. Art by Oompa Loompas? Well, I mean, there are the 5th children, and they are known for being shorter than average, although I don't remember them being orange. There's a reason I left the village to travel the world, the Lokapala, blah 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 blah. I think I've officially exhausted him of things to say. So, I haven't come across any cursed treasures yet. But I guess I can now uncurse said treasures. Oops, wrong one. You back yet? You here? When I went to visit El Sedana, he had already passed on. While I do feel the four philosophers' mission had been completed, we still have much to do. When the Fairy Queen told me about the plan to seal off the ruins, I knew it was our duty to see the sealing of both La Mulana and Egglana through to the end. We may not have the power to help you in battle, but we will do what we can to help with our wisdom. It's what El Sedana would have wanted. From here on out, you'll encounter monsters more terrifying than anything to come before. You should gather items that will help you give you the advantage in battle inside Egglana. The new Egglana materials I've received from the Fairy Queen speak of several hidden locations. I'll fill you in if you like. Please. Please do. Among the various relics is a ring. It improves your weapon throwing ability. According to the materials I've received from the Fairy Queen, it's somewhere in the Takamagahara Shrine. It's in a hidden room, further hidden inside the walls. Also, you need the help of a key fairy to open the treasure chest. Pretty tight security on this one. I think I know what that is. Alright, does he just say that over? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Red. Red. Blue. Red. Green. Red. Purple. Takamagahara Shrine. Oh, look, Apollo here too. The bouncer. Come on, Key Fairy, do it. Do it. Yeah, yeah. Open. Oh. Oh, fuck. Well. Let's try that again. You know, I'm pretty sure, oh, fuck. I'm pretty sure, if I were to DM stuff again, I would potentially put that Nurikabe somewhere in a dungeon. That seems fun. Red, blue, red. Uh-oh, I fucked up. Fuck. Red. Red. Blue. Designer with athletic buff lion woman, kink and shambles. Oh, because I didn't put the athletic buff lion woman in my dungeon and I put the Nuri Kabe that just crushes them in the wall instead. I mean, hey, I can do a guy a solid. I can throw the buff lion woman in there. Maybe I'll have the Nuri Kabe and the buff lion woman team up so the buff lion woman can Kabe Don an adventurer. Yeah, yeah, keys. Open. Ring. Crushing the adventure between buff lion woman and Nuri Kabe? Yeah, exactly. Look, I'm pretty sure the guy with the buff lion woman kink is gonna enjoy being crushed between the buff lion woman and the Nuri Kabe. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Certain relic known as the Gauntlet will help you swing weapons more quickly. There's a hidden room in the Frost Giants. Apparently it lies just beyond the tail of the Winged Lion. Just beyond the tail of the Winged Lion. The tail of the Winged Lion? Okay. Alright, that's gonna have to wait for another day. We've done amazing progress. We got many things. And you know, I can finally be assured that I'm not gonna like sit there for like 6 hours jamming my face on a puzzle and being like, maybe it's this, maybe it's just do this, maybe just one more thing, let me try this. So I'm gonna try this too. I still technically haven't found the solution to the ancient battery. Because I brute force that. I didn't find a tablet yet that told me, hey, by the way, you should use all 4 elements of the avatar to release the ancient battery. So I'll have to figure out where that is. Oh. Another day. It's probably an eternal prison somewhere or something. I don't know. Because there's a chunk of eternal prison I haven't even touched yet. Well, sort of, kind of. But yeah. Ancient Battery, get. Cog, get. Lamp of Time, get. Mulana Talisman, get. Ring, get. Knowledge, get. Okay. So, we're gonna save